First, Solway, we have a quick whistle here in the first few seconds. This is being recorded live. It will be posted later on. You get the 60 FPS version shaky cam, though. No gimbal today, so bear with me. As the Steel Queens forecheck, good keeping at the line there from Mare. Roses are red and violets at the blue, trying to stop that puck from going in. Turning it around here, we got to dump back in. That's Carson on the hunt. And it looks like Beretta as well. Good stick position is going to make picking that up easy. Skates to the slot, lots of space. Shoots, rebound is loose, picked up by Brockenier. Rebound is dove on. And that's going to get covered up for a quick change. Good offensive read from both players there. Juicy rebounds, one of my favorite things in the game. Like I always say, if you want goals, if you want bread, you go to the store. If you want goals, you go to the net. That looks to be Steel Queens with possession here. A shot tipped in front of the net. Another shot here is loose, just out of the reach of the rafter by the looks of it. That's going to be Johnston trying to keep it into the blue line. Tire blown going over the ice there as the Steel Queens look for the regroup. That's a nice leading pass, driving the net. One-on-one, big save out of the Solway Tendy, as we've come to expect this season. Oh, finds its way, unlucky through luck's feet here, but she makes up for it with a good back check. Trying to keep that puck out, and we will start again on the offensive transition here. Rafter just keeping control of that puck, drives the net, centering pass. Looks like McGillian unable to capitalize on the tip. Nice back check, keeps that in. Bridger from the F3 spot. Now she's looking for that net front. McGillian with the backhand. Kenza Bekova on the forecheck, almost keeps that in. Johnson cutting across on D there to help out on the other side. Surfing a really good defensive technique. Nice little pass there. Steel Queens with some time behind the net. Johnston with the breakout. Sends it just out of reach of Eastwood on that stretch pass into the neutral zone. We will have icing, so the Queens will go back to their end. Queens in the middle of a change here, I think. We've got Bridger out with Eastwood and Kenzabekova. Luck lining up in the slot as the right D, and it looks like Johnston's still down there in the left D along the wall. Nice face-off positioning. Eastwood, man, oh, she picks that up too. Nice heads-up play there, or heads down rather, to see that puck as this starts off the offensive zone timing for the Steel Queens. Centering pass just out of reach of Kenzabekova. This is going to be Troop on the recovery here. Easy D-to-D pass. Oh, that gets jammed at the wall here. Carmichael trying to rim this one out. Tipped in just at the blue line. Offside are the Sharks, as this is going to be Eastwood driving the net. Bridger in the high slot with the rebound. Buries it. Steel Queens go up 1-0. Just under 3 minutes into this first period. Got a smooth criminal playing in the background there. That was a smooth shot out of Bridger. We'll go back to center ice here. We've got Tao, Russell. I think that's Phillips on the far side with Carmichael and Troop. All right, Tao gains the zone. Nice dump and chase. Russell's on the hunt here. Phillips going up to that high wall slot. Nice positioning out of this line here. Backhands it towards the net. This is going to go back into the corner. Russell on the forecheck. Phillips cutting it off at the wall. Nice little cycle play just out of reach of Tao, who's in a great position otherwise. Carmichael does make the pinch. That's going to get rimmed by Tao. Phillips picking this up along the wall. Tao hunting in a good spot here. Comes away with it. Looking like it's going up the wall. Nope. Turns back to the high slot. Shot. Oh, just over the net. Picked up. Centering pass is, it's going to pop wide though. Carmichael with the pinch gets burned. We got a 2-on-1 Troop Big sauce pass makes it through, but not quite in the reach of the Solway player there. That's a little tap on the breakout. Carmichael with a good stick there. That's going to look like Troop sending it through. D on the change here. All right. Oh, nice one-timer out of Beretta. She's going to pick up her own rebound here. Davidson cycling down low. We got Beretta driving the slot straight downhill. Tucks it in. It's through the paint. Oh, can't get the tip. Maybe a stick lift was going on there right next to the net. That was a close one. Got a battle in the corner for the puck. Beretta turns away from pressure, looks to tap it down, puts it over to Carson, who picks it up behind the net here. Tries to drop past it, can't quite get that off as it gets picked off by the strong stick of Solway as we go the other way here in the neutral zone. That's going to be Mayer poking that away. Carson with the pocket pick. Turnbull manages to toe drag that. We're back on offense for the Steel Queens. Chip pass off the wall to herself. Beretta is hunting high, so is Carson in a good spot. Turns away from pressure as Turnbull finds herself right in the slot. Oh, the pass option there, not quite making it through. Got another board battle in the corner there for the Steel Queens. Carson comes away with it, drives, takes the shot, glove save, it bounces in the rebound. And that's going to be Beretta putting the puck and herself in the net to clean up that juicy rebound. Served up by Vicky Carson. Get those rebounds while they're hot. They fly off the shelves. All right. Steel Queens off to a fast-paced start here. It's going to be McGillian on the forecheck leading the charge. Looking for the wheel here are the Solway Sharks. That's going to get picked off by Brockenier at the line. Jams that back in, and we're back on the forecheck, but the Sharks make it out. A little bit of head down through the neutral zone is going to make that an easy stuff for the Steel Queens, though. We got a little exchange down on the boards here, and that's going to be the Queens coming away with it. Nice little self-pass off the boards here. Brockenier going to pick this up on the breakaway. Time and space over to the center support. Rafter there in a good position. Steel Queens with some nice textbook breakouts right there. That was, oh, nice. Centering pass, a good stick lift, though, from Solway is going to shut down what was almost a sure goal. Through the paint again. Brockenier tipping that back. We got a juicy rebound. Backhand shot. McGillian almost seals the deal. Rafter cycles down low. Steel Queens playing some really disciplined hockey in this first period. Driving the net. Fires it. Oh, it goes a little bit high and wide here. That'll be Eastwood hopping on the ice as Troop manages to pinch that puck down in. Oh, just off the stick of Eastwood. This will be Troop on the recovery here. Little assist from the Tendy. Troop on the wheel with speed. Textbook breakout to Eastwood. Lots of speed, 3 wide through the neutral zone. Nice midline drive, fires it on. No rebounds, but the right, oh wow. Cross check well after the whistle. Eastwood didn't like that. And we've got our first penalty of the game. The ref didn't like that either. I mean, I play defense. I understand clearing the crease, but you got to do it without taking penalties, and it's a tough line to walk. Little too aggressive with the stick in the back here, and the Steel Queens will be going to the 5-on-4 for 2 minutes with 2-0 lead. It is the worst lead in hockey, so the Steel Queens are going to want to put that up to a 3-0. That's Drew picking this up. Recovers, oh, shot, pass to the net, tipped. Oh, it's through the paint, just out of reach of Bridger on the rebound there. That puck slipping through the paint more than a few times there. Bridger turns away, or sorry, Troop turns away from pressure to pass to Bridger, up to Ken Zabekova, drives the net. Oh, puts it in from a wide angle. Just buries the biscuit along the ice. I don't know if the goalie saw that shot coming just from the positioning of the defense there. A sneaky shot, and the Queens take a 3-0 lead here early on in the first period. All right, face-off center ice. Looks like it's won by Tao. Oh, it gets kicked through by Solway, though. Driving the defense just out of reach there, though. Nice stick from Davidson is going to cause that puck to go over to Tao and start the breakout. Oh, that's a tough pass, but she makes up for it. Taps it through. Davidson tries to poke check it. Tao on support there, though. A good tandem play from the two. Russell with the tip through, and they begin the forecheck from what I can see here. Sorry about the dipping camera. Carmichael with the step up at the line. Both play. Oh, that looked like it hurt a bit. Phillips shaking her head after that impact. We got, Carmichael with the break to Russell. Tao trying to get the puck in deep, but gets stripped of that possession on the way through. Nice forecheck, though, and that's going to get iced on the way down. Davidson putting in just enough effort to make sure that the ref calls the icing on that one, and we're going to go all the way back down to the far side. Solway feeling the pressure here. Looks like we have Mare and Brockenier back out on the ice with Beretta, Turnbull, and Carson stacking up on this first line. That's going to go to Brockenier. Takes her time. Oh, stretch pass over to Carson. Turns away from pressure. Puts that back up high. Just manages to keep that in. It's down low. It's in the slot. Picks it up. Cycling down low. Looks for the centering pass. This is going to be Carson picking this up on the cycle. Oh, we got a big slot shot almost. All right, Brockenier picking this up as they regroup here. That's right to Maya along the blue line. Beretta, toe drag, puts it in. Just out of reach of Turnbull, who tried to tap that in. Carson picks it up, cycles it back down low. Almost over to Carson in the high slot here. Mare puts that puck through, pays the price, but Brockenier dives on it to keep the offense going. The Steel Queens working this cycle very well. Oh, this is Turnbull diving through the slot. Beretta turns. Looks for Carson. It was good option. Just read pretty well there by Solway. Mare gets a stick on it, tries to stick handle her way through. There is the Shark, but doesn't quite make it. That's the pocket pick from Beretta. Tries to sauce the pass through to Carson, who goes on a change here. I'm not pointing the camera the right way. Solway going to try the breakout here, but we got Steel Queens on a change. Manages to forecheck that and keep it in low. We got a battle in the corner. Forwards changing on the fly. Unlucky as that gets through Luck again, and that's going to go the length of the ice, though. Not icing just because of that tap just under the stick there. Luck looking for the start of the breakout. Nice little backhand pass there as we got the Steel Queens with speed through the neutral, way offside. A good job from Solway to close the door there along the blue line, forcing the play offside. Often a sign of a good defensive play there is forcing your opponents offside as they cross the line. Make that move. All right, this is going to be McGillian. Driving into the high slot, takes the shot. Tendy has it. Flashing the leather. As we'll have the Steel Queens lining up here for this offensive zone face-off. That's a clean win by Solway. Turns away from pressure, but not really any options on the breakout here. A lot of the forwards a bit high, so that's going to get the puck taken away. Centering pass. Rafter unable to fire. Good back check, forcing this play wide to the boards. McGillian putting her stick on it. The Solway Sharks getting tripped up, and that's served right up. A clinic on back checking there. Take them to the boards, force it wide. Centering pass just tipped. That's back through the paint, but that gets shoveled back out there. Luck trying to dive in for the second shot. That's going to come straight back as well. Okay, puck going in deep. Nice keep in there by Kenzabekova and Luck at the line. Back on the forecheck are the Steel Queens. They want that puck. All right, this looks like it's going to be Troop picking this up along the boards. Easy space there. Kenzabekova to her center. Great positioning from Bridger, who clears through the neutral zone, fires one from the high slot area. We're going to get a whistle here, but that was another textbook breakout from the Steel Queens. Excellent execution on that play. Really good first touches from the Steel Queens here. Oh, that's going to go high out to Carmichael, who's got a job racing back here. This is going to be Troop coming over to try and support. And that stays out somehow. Holy, Steel Queens looking to clear this puck on what was very almost the first goal for Solway. Big read there from the Sharks through the neutral zone. Puck protection there. I don't see the name, but number 7 doing work 3-on-1. We have a battle down low. Puck ain't moving, but the players are. Troop not happy about the holding call. That'll be Bridger going to the box for holding, I suppose. All right, we will have Solway going to the power play here, looking to get there first. That will be Beretta clearing that puck. We've got Beretta and Turnbull with Davidson and Mayer. Oh, Turnbull picking that puck up. Good job, not just like giving that away, playing the possession game. Davidson jumps up, going downhill, puts the puck on net. The Solway Sharks getting stopped up a little bit on their own breakout. So that puck is loose, picked up by Turnbull, back to Beretta. Beretta driving down low with time and space. Just going for an afternoon skate at this point. Over to Davidson, high in the zone. Takes her time, fires it on. Picked up by Turnbull. Turns away from pressure. Back over to Mayer, jumps up. Doesn't have the space for the shot, has possession, cycles it down low. That's going to be Beretta behind the net. The Steel Queens just cycling on the penalty kill. Mayer jumps into the high slot, the rebound. Oh, and that's going to be Beretta picking the rebound up in the high slot area again. Steel Queens putting on a PK clinic, a cycling clinic actually on the PK. The Sharks looking a little frustrated on that one. Mayer picking us up along the boards. Drives, turns away from pressure, pucks in deep, as they say. This is going to be Carson coming in to pick this up. Tips that over. Steel Queens turning away from pressure yet again. Davidson with it high in the slot. Fakes the slap shot to Carson. The Sharks bit, and so did I. And this power play is going to bite the dust in 30 seconds if they don't get something going here. This is Brockenier on the recovery with Davidson. Got the ankle stretch past to Carson at the blue line. The double line dream goes straight through, and we have a stoppage of play. High sticking. The Zebras doing everything they can to bail out the Sharks on this one. I'm just kidding. No, I think that was a pretty decent tap on the helmet. So we're gonna go to a 5-on-3 for 10 seconds here, and we're going to the other end. Carson, very obviously not happy about the commentating. I'm just saying you're not happy about the call. 4 seconds left here. All right. Now we got Bridger back out here. Queens back up to 4-on-5, which at this point is roughly even given how it has been going. Oh, looking for the wraparound. Good read there, though, and that's going to be popped out. Bridger rims that around to the weak side. I'm holding the phone at a very scary angle. The ice is not tilted. There is no earthquake, I promise. Bridger can't quite clear that out, but Brockeneer's going to dump that the length of the ice. It's on net, forces a save. 1 minute 20 left here on the power play. Oh, the tire is blown. Brockeneer with the pinch, though, is able to make up for the little accidental moment there. Up to Johnston on the break in with speed, takes the shot. Hits the post. Oh no. What would have been a goal is denied, and that's going to be iced. So we're going to go back to the far side. Some tired power play unit out for the Sharks here against the Steel Queens PK. We got Troop and Luck out with Turnbull and Beretta. Luck cycles that back to Turnbull. Turnbull with time and space. Shot from downtown, picked up in front of the net though. Solway looking to have some space here. Luck jumps up on the forecheck here and pokes that away, forcing a reset on this power play breakout. Driving wide, cuts through the center, takes the shot off the crossbar, and that's Troop looking to clear that puck. MVP posts, 2 shots, 2 posts, 1 for either team. Both goalies with a Valentine in their red net today. Definitely had their back, that's for sure. That's going to be a nice D-to-D pass out here for Troop on the breakout. Difficult to make stretch pass here, so Troop's just going to keep with the space. The hard dump, too, goes to the far side for McGillian, so like that is going to be Steel Queen's possession. Excuse me, sorry, I just have something cut in my throat there. All right, we got McGillian down low, centering pass. Oh, looks for the tap right in front of the net. Rafter trying to get her stick on it. Davidson picks it up, drives downhill, puts it on. Oh, the backhand's just loose. 2-3 shots there, don't quite make it in. We got a wide open player in the high slot. 8 hours later, the pass makes it through, so the seam is closed. So we're going to have a loss of possession, and we're going to go the other way, but the good forecheck comes through, and the Queens will regain possession. Rafter behind the net, tries to give the little backhand sauce there, but can't quite get it through. McGillian turns up to Carmichael, takes a shot from downtown, finds the shin pads, unfortunately. Queens are offside. That's going to be the dump and chase. Carmichael picks that up along the boards and chips that back out. A good stick is going to force this play wide again. There we go. Nice little forecheck or stick check at the blue line there. Shuts that play down. The Sharks trying to shove that play through. Okay, it's going to be Davidson wheeling behind the net on the breakout. Looks for McGillian off the glass right to the tape. That's going to get taken away in the neutral zone there by McGregor. Puts it back to her D. Connor on the forecheck. The breakout is starting to come together for the Sharks, but that was a good back check here as the Queens come away with that. Oh, we got a chop and a board battle's happening here. The puck taken away. Another good back check. Davidson off the glass to McGillian. This is going to be the Steel Queens. McGillian trying to take this in, does get it in. Steel Queens caught a little deep in their zone, so they have, oh, actually no, the puck gets lost. Connor picks that up. Tao looking to jam that puck in deep. It is down. Russell on the forecheck rims this one up to her winger on the boards, and that's going to go all the way over to Mayer, I think. Yep. Violet finds Russell. Connor back to Russell. Russell to Tao. Russell to the net. No rebound at that time. Brockeneer gets caught trying to make the pass, gets the shin pads instead. Mayer forces the shot wide. Brockeneer picking this up on the regroup here. Now drives the net, goes to the slot. Tao goes to the net. Shot blocked. Oh, it's in the paint. Tapped just wide. Oh my God. And they jam it in. Woo! We got a stick launched across the ice too. Not sure whose that is. I don't know who scored the goal. That was just it looked like a pool table. The amount of poking going on, trying to get that puck to finally go in, and it does. Once again, when in doubt, go to the net. That's where the goals happen. Seal Queens showing us why. Puck dumped in. Mayer picking this up along the boards. Up to Eastwood. Eastwood on the breakout here with some speed. Good puck protection. Has to turn away though. Up to Bridger, who taps that through to Ken Zabekova. Tipped just out into the neutral zone. Mayer will pick this up on the backhand. Turns away from pressure. A little tap pass there to Eastwood, I think. Oh, Eastwood fires it just into the shoulder of the tendy. Good positioning out of the Solway Sharks attender to take away what was going for the top shelf. Eastwood aiming for the cookie jar. Bridger taps back to Eastwood. Turns away from pressure. Cuts back. Looks for the ankle breaker. Puck protection. Cuts back again. We have a whistle. That might be the softest hold I've ever seen in my life. You're allowed to bat the stick away. What? I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. I try not to be critical. Try not to be critical of the Zebras. That one's appalling, sir. All right, so we're going to go back to the PK, I guess. Bridger with the stick lift. Goes down hard into the boards. That was a stick in the face. But wrong color jersey, I guess, for the call right now. All right, we got Luck trying to pick this up, and that will be the end of the period. So far, Steel Queens going to regroup here in the period break. We'll be back with you in a moment. We have no time on the clock, and it is currently 26-4, apparently. I've been tracking it as the clock is also not running the penalty right now. All right, Sharks looking like they got an extra almost 10 seconds of power play there due to the clock not running, but we're back to the correct score, and we're back to the second period. So it is 4-0. I hadn't lost my mind, so this is good for now. Nope, picked up along the line here. Kept in by Bridger. Beretta. Tells Bridger to go down, cycling down. Into the corner. Turns away from pressure. Beretta, borderline Sunday skate yet again, tucks it in. Oh, absolute filth. That is difficult for the Solway Sharks to take, going down 5-0 now, while on the power play at that. Let's see if they can sort it out, get it together, not let it get them down, and maybe get back into this game. I know what team I'm cheering for. So I hope that it stays this way. But I always like a close game too, you know? Mayer with some time and space here on the breakout. Puts it right out to Carson. That's just a little out of reach. So this is going to get shoveled in by the Sharks at the blue line. We got a battle. The self pass back. Davidson looking for Mayer. Nice D to D. Turns away from pressure down low. That's going to get picked up by Turnbull, I think, there. Nope, wrong player. Oh, Mayer with the diving save. And this is going to be Davidson on the breakout, I guess. Yep, jumps up into the rush, tipped in by Carson, and that's going to go down low. Queens on the forecheck. Queens going to take it away. Nice play. Rips that through the slot. Was that Eastwood? That was. Just leans on her. Takes that puck and then that shot. Davidson gets the puck, goes down hard. Not sure how that's a penalty, sir. If you touch the puck, it's not a penalty. All right, we are playing two-ply hockey today. We're gonna go to the power play yet again for the Sharks. Davidson going to the bin. Okay, we're gonna have to get the shame here. Bin. Oh, back to the play. All right, Steel Queens on the PK again. All right, this is the puck into the corner. Kenzabekova trying to forecheck that away. Couldn't quite get on it. All right, this is picked up in the neutral zone. Johnston takes that away, chips it down into the corner. Kenzabekova jumping up in on the play here. Going to scoop that around. Oh, centering pass. Bridger with the one-timer. Can't quite get a good connection, but turns away from pressure. Johnston tries to tip that in. Can't quite keep it down low, and that's going to find its way out into the neutral zone. Brockenier coming back to cover this. Bridger taps that out on the backhand. Sharks get back on side as Brockenier is going to pick this up on the breakout. Air mails it to Bridger. A little hard to control, so that looks like Russell's going to pick that up for the Sharks. On the change, jumps up into the play here. Taps that through. Johnston with some space down in the slot or the corner. All right, the breakout has begun here. Holy shot. Goes high and wide. Okay, Brockenier puts that out into the neutral zone. The Sharks will have to try and get back onside. They do. That's going to go down into Johnston's corner, who's going to try and pick that up, pokes that through. Steel Queens back with possession on the breakout. Absolutely no forecheck to speak of. Silinen's going to ring this around on the breakout. That's going to get picked off by Troop. And Rafter cuts back. Oh, just can't quite get her stick on it. Davidson comes out of the box. Sauces the pass to McGillian. Fires it from downtown. McGillian with a second try. That's a blocker save from the Tendy. The backhand there from Rafter. Can't put it in. Tao turns away, but that's going to get taken by the Sharks. It's loose. McGillian tries again. Backhand pass to Rafter in the high slot. All right, things are certainly exciting. It is a 5-0 game so far. This is the Steel Queens home stream and the away game. Oh, big shot into the pads from Tao there. So if you're surprised by the amount of cheering I'm doing for the Steel Queens, I would refer you to my sweater. It's upside down. Oh, luck. Oh, there you go. Oh, my God. That was just a couple inches too high. Luck with a great step up and shot. Russell with the puck in her feet. There's a battle down low. Tao taps that out to Russell. Tries to get it up to Luck, I think. Turns and shoots. It's in. Russell with the fadeaway puts the puck in the net. All right, Steel Queens go up 6-0 now here. 5 minutes done in the second, 6 goals in the basket for the Steel Queens. None for Solway just yet. Still hunting their first here. That's going to be over to Carmichael, over to Beretta. Really nice hinge play out of the Steel Queens there. That's a little chip pass, though, gets picked up by Carson behind the net. Yet again, though, turns away. Oh, we got the behind the net pass. Over to Beretta. Back down to Turnbull. Puck protects. Cycles it down to Carmichael. Fires it on. Picked up by Beretta behind the net. Can't quite keep hold of it. Beretta goes through. Turns away from pressure. Centering pass as Turnbull dives into the slot. Can't quite get her stick on it. This is a foot race. Davidson looks like she's going to win it. Slams on the brakes. Chips it out. Oh, gets picked off, though. Puck protects. Fires. It's in. Unfortunate. That's going to be the first goal for the Sharks. McGregor, I think that is number 7's been hunting one all game, manages to catch a lucky bounce off the boards and then stick handles very well into a dangerous spot and finishes for Solway, putting them on the board for the first time today. All right, this is going to be Eastwood. Loses the puck there. That's going to be the start of the breakout for Solway. A gift to Mayer is going to get taken away as McGregor on the 2-on-1. And that's going to be Brockenier stuffing the shot. The rebound denied. Bridger trying to clear. Kenzabekova puts that up just out of reach of Carson. Oh. Banana peel at the top of the face-off circle takes out Brockenier. That's a great chip out, and this will go the length of the ice, though, for icing, I am at. What? We wave icing off. Oh, through the neutral zone. Difficult pass, but that's going to be... Oh, Eastwood chopping that one. Fires it on. It's loose. It's still in. Oh, there, the puck is out. Kenzabekova just inches away from that puck sitting behind the goalie. Breaks it out just past Luck. D partner there to help her out, though. So Johnson will jump up on the rush here just over Rafter's stick. McGillian down low. Rafter at the net front. Good puck protection there. That gets cycled back down to Rafter. Centering pass. Oh, just wide. Luck trying to gain control of it. Does. Turns. Cycles it back down low. Oh, looks for the centering pass again. Kept in by Johnson at the line here. Turns away from pressure. Big shot. That puck is loose. And the Tendy has to dive on it. We'll get an ozone face-off here from the Steel Queens. All right. That's a face-off. One back to Troop. Cycled down low. Put into nearly the high slot. But that gets picked off by Solway, who looked for the breakout, putting it out high. Picked off in the neutral zone by Carmichael. Troop looking. Oh, that was a nice pass up to McGillian. Oh, wow. Drives the slot. Backhand. Shot taken away. We're going to cycle up high to the point. Tries to put it on net. That'll bounce through a couple sticks. It looks like McGregor back on the attack. Drives to the net, fires it. The save is made, but Solway still on the attack, trying to keep this puck in, and that's out. Russell looking for it here along the boards. All right, a regroup here for McGregor, taking some time. A good forecheck out of the Steel Queens is going to strip that puck away. Steel Queens trying to get off. Troop just managing to get in there and strip that puck away. On the backhand up to Tao, who puts it into the neutral zone. Actually goes all of the way down to the Solway end. Russell back on the forecheck. Forcing the play wide is Tao at the blue line. Steel Queens conceding a bit of ground there, though, but they'll still pick this up down in their end. To Connor, up to Russell on the breakout, over to Tao, who's 2-on-1 with Russell to the net. Backhand on net, goes a little wide. Russell there to pick this up. Centering pass just out of reach here. Looks like Mare is there. Skates down low, skates lower with the puck. She's got possession and time, tries to cycle it. All right, Tao is there to pick it up. Bobbling puck picked up by Tao to Carson. On the backhand, forehand, skates to the slot, fires it on. Tendy does not let a single rebound out on that one. A good quality save, absorbing the energy of that shot, not letting it bounce out into a rebound. Steel Queens, though, on an offensive zone faceoff here. That's one back for the Sharks, but Carson on the hunt to Turnbull. Back down to Carson. Centering pass. Beretta can't fire. This will be Mare. Back down to Beretta. Turns. Tries to, puts it through the skates. Beretta battling in the corner here. Tries to kick it through. Turnbull there for support. Fires it on. Carson to Beretta to the ceiling. All right, we've got another offensive zone face-off here. The Queens are ready. 6-1 here. 9 minutes left in the second. Turnbull drives the net, takes a shot, manages to collect the rebound too. Nice little drop pass behind the net. Whoa. How did they save that? The Tendy keeping that out of the net, which like a brilliant tic-tac-toe play there between Turnbull and Beretta. Oh my gosh, there we go. They weren't gonna misfire on that one again. All right, back to center ice here. We got Bridger against McGregor. That's going to get one back. Johnson is going to pick that up along the boards. Looks like that's to Eastwood, who's going to put that up to Kenzabekova, who's driving the slot, fires it on a little wide, but Eastwood centering pass. Oh, it's loose in the slot. Oh, fans on it, as Johnson did make the pinch, but couldn't quite keep hold of it. All right, this is going to be Brocken here. Driving McGregor wide here. Tries to turn back, pushes her off the puck. Good solid play along the boards. And that's going to be Bridger. And we're offside. Wait, did we just call a penalty when the Steel Queens had the puck? Delayed penalty, my man. You killed the play. Steel Queen's going to go to the power play, so you can't really complain too much, but unfortunately they were on quite the zone entry. They had a lot of speed going towards the net. All right, Sharks can't quite clear that one out as Eastwood seals the board. Bridger back up, back down to Bridger. Over to Brockenier. Manages to collect that somehow. Down low to Eastwood. Oh, fakes it. Goes to the backhand. The puck is loose in the slot, though, and then this is going to get mostly cleared. Chipped out into the neutral zone. Sent back. Brockenier picks that up like it's a tape-to-tape pass. Gains speed through the neutral zone. Pretty obvious trip there. And now we're going to blow it dead. Another one in the bin. This will be our second 5-on-3 of the game. The Zebras having none of that nonsense. It'll be tricky for the Sharks to hold back the Steel Queens on a 5-on-3. They're off to the right start, putting that down the length of the ice, and that'll be Troop picking this puck up on the zone entry. Puts that through. Luck with the shot, fans on it a little. Troop tries again. Awkward angle off the mask of the Tendy, using her head to save the day for the Solway Sharks. Clears that down the length of the ice. This is going to be Luck with a lot of space on the break-in here. Crisp pass, drives through the neutral zone, straight path to the net. Has to cut back, actually. Back up to Luck, keeps it in, collects the puck, collects herself, cycles it low. Well, to the half wall, rather. Steel Queens not using the expected 1-3-1 power play formation there. All right. Rafter. Oh, we're cycling around now. To Troop. Fires it on from downtown. And that's going to be a change for the Steel Queens. Keeping their forwards on by the looks of it, swapping in a different D pair as we go back to another offensive zone draw. That's another win back to the corner, but that's going to go to Carmichael. To Davidson with the one-timer, just wide of the net. Puck's in deep, as they say. Pick that up. Davidson from downtown again. Misfires on the slap shot a little bit, though, so this is going to be going the other way. Makes the move at the blue line. Carmichael on the backhand. Awkward bounce actually turns this into a shot from downtown. Davidson going to pick this up behind the net. Davidson with a lot of space through the middle. Drop down to Rafter in the corner. Over to Tao, behind the net. To Russell in the corner. Back up along the boards. Carmichael having to slap that back in. Connor putting that through. Tao picking this up in the slot. Cleared to Davidson. To Carmichael. Puck's in deep. Back on the forecheck. Back to Davidson. Tips that one straight through the middle to Connor. Oh, nice little cutback to Russell. Fires one on. Nice work out of Connor to forecheck that away. I'm not sure how that's not a hold. Okay, there we go. Clotheslined her own player. Oh, man. The puck protection was a hold, but that wasn't. All I'm asking is for some consistency here. All right. Oh, the centering pass. Connor keeps it. There's the, right to Tao in a dangerous spot. The centering pass from Russell can't quite connect. As McGregor with the stick lift denied the shot. This will be Russell chasing this into the corner. Backhands it to Tao. Tao comes away with it. 3-on-1 though, so it has to turn away from that. And that's going to get chipped out. Brockeneer keeping this in at the line. Back down to Tao. Connor racing behind the net to pick this up. Picked up by Russell. Connor with the shot. It's through the paint. Brockeneer picks this up down low. Oh, connection right there in the middle of the ice. Oh, the tap in. Oh my God, it's loose. The Tendy has the big save again. That's in. I'm not sure who got the turn and shot, but it is a goal for the Steel Queens. That puck finding its way into the back of the net. 8-1 Steel Queens with 3 minutes left here. Oh, D-to-D pass over to Luck. She's got plenty of space to make her play here up to Beretta, who's in a good spot. Up to Turnbull, Steel Queens onside. Driving the net is, oh, just under Carson's feet. Luck does keep this in at the line. That's back down to Beretta down low, who taps it to Turnbull. To the backhand to Carson. Over to Beretta. He's going to pick that up down in the corner. Queens are cycling. Turning away. Oh, getting pushed off the puck. Turnbull can't quite cape on that. McGregor on the race. Wins it, but that's going to be... Oh... Hits the boards pretty hard. Johnson rims that out. Puck back to the corner. Luck picks up the puck. Oh, can't quite get it out though. That looks like Abbott's going to pick it up. But then we've got Bridger here starting this breakout up to Carson. Carson through the middle. I'm sorry, that was Johnson, not Bridger. What am I talking about? All right, Carson is low. Goes down. Stick in the feet. Keeps playing. Ken Zabekova touches the puck. And we're going to be going back to the power play for the Queens here. We got the tripping call. Naturally, as a Steel Queens fan, every call the officials make for the Steel Queens is a good one. Every one they make against the Steel Queens is a bad one. That's clearly how that should be, right? Does that make sense? No, I don't think it does. All right, we got a face-off win. Oh, Eastwood, what in the actual pool cue did I just watch? Holy. Lays down like a sniper and just jams the puck into the net. Eastwood going to be happy with that one. Didn't give up on the play. And is rewarded with a goal for her effort. That's what you want to see. All right, this is going to be Eastwood driving the net with Ken Zabekova. Fires it. Rebound is loose. Looks for the rebound. But the Tendy has it covered. Short power play. We're back to even strength here. Picked up by Troop. Oh, Eastwood overskates it just a little bit there, but Troop's going to keep that in at the line. She's out of reach, though, so this is going to be the Sharks going on the attack here. That's a shot from downtown that goes in. Queen's Tendy just as confused as we are. She thought she had it, but that's an unfortunate moment. The Sharks going to be happy getting on the board for that one. (9-2). You know, they don't ask you how, they ask you how many, and that goal counts. So this is going to be a center ice face-off here. One back to Mayer, who's going to put that up to McGillian. Nope, that's actually going to go to Solway. Back to Mayer. The D playing a little bit of no, you take it with each other. McGillian trying to put that through. It's okay. We're back into the neutral zone. Back to the D. A play has now begun. Oh, drives center ice. Looks for the drop pass. Oh, it's just out of reach. Good read by Davidson, though, to jump back up on that play. Mayer circling back. Steel Queens onside. Oh, McGregor picking that up from Mayer. But this is going to be some good defensive play from the Steel Queens wingers, just driving the play out wide. Davidson takes the puck away, turns away from pressure, pins it into the boards, kills the clock. No shortage of effort from McGregor on that play, but also the Steel Queens just playing very disciplined defense as well, switching off in the right places, keeping that player to the perimeter. That's how you shut down the strong players. You just gotta keep them to the outside. All right, we're back underway here for the third period. 9-2, Steel Queens lead. Beretta, back to Brockenier, back to Beretta, tipped through to Carson, tipped through to Solway. Oh, Carson with the forecheck's going to take that away. That's going to be Beretta picking us up in the corner, looking for Brockenier up high. Fires it from downtown, but that Tendy was 10 in the goal. We're going to go to an offensive zone face-off here. Linesman letting the Steel Queens know that they should be at least near the face-off circle. Oh, the tip. Beretta keeps the play alive. Oh, tries to put that through to Carson, who's a bit far on the far side there for the pass to make it through. I think she signaled to come a little closer. Oh, this is going to be Mayer picking this up. Down to Carson. To Beretta. Oh, the one-timer misconnects. Brockenier down low. Hits the net. And this is going to be the breakout started. Oh, no, that's going to be the breakout denied. Shot on net, goes a little wide. Beretta tries to chop that through, picks that up on her backhand, though. Still drives through to the net. Oh, gets knocked out. All right, we have Johnston. Tries to tap this one out. Oh, yeah, well, okay, the breakout happens anyways. Was it the prettiest one this game? No. Did it happen? Yes. All right. This is the Steel Queens going to the net. Oh, nice little crisscross drop pass. Oh, the spin shot. Oh my God, that was filth. Holy crap, I got that on camera. They have a family. You can't just do that to people. But she did. The spinning backhand pass, tap in play. That might be the goal of the game. All right, the Steel Queens not taking their foot off the gas. I don't know if this is a goal differential thing or they're just out there having fun, making good plays, but that was awesome. Looks for the wraparound, but a good stick denies that. Centering pass goes past the edge. Johnston picks this up. Cycles it down behind the net. It's Rafter with some time and space. Johnston fires it up high. Oh, it gets stopped. She still picks it away, though. Puck is loose. Still loose. That's going to get picked up at the line here. Nice leading pass. That's going to get tipped through. McGillian gets a stick on it, but only just. Oh, nice chip up off the glass, up to Eastwood. Eastwood turns away, nice delay. Oh, nice cross ice play. Can't quite keep it, is luck, but she recovers it. Makes the shot, oh, it bounces over the top. Almost has a lucky bounce. That's gonna be Eastwood going to the bin for interference. I don't know if I agree with that one, but it's not the worst call in the world either. There was a little bit of hip in it maybe. So that'll be Solway going to the power play. All right, 5-on-4 here for the Sharks. 10-2 in the third. That's a face-off win for the Sharks. Fires it from downtown. Puck's wide though. That's going to be Troop. Picking that up with speed, putting it out the length of the ice. Nice pinch out of Troop, was going to keep that puck in low. I think everybody else thought that was going up, but it wasn't. Good forecheck here. All right, the D coming together, taking away the center of the ice. That's going to be a hard shot to take. Oh, nice pass out of Troop, trying to clear it. Oh, unfortunate though, as Carmichael wasn't quite able to clear that. Oh, nice save. Stick lift from Troop, denies the second rebound as well. I'm just pointing the camera into the middle of the ice here. So it would have been nice if you guys got to see any of that. It was good play. It really was. Okay, that's going to be up all the way over to the Steel Queens zone here. And all the way back down to the far side. Troop with the mature play, making them skate. Tao going to be the one who wins the skate off. The Steel Queens hunting for a goal on the penalty kill. This is going to go up to Mare at the blue line. Shoveled back down low to Tao. I'm tilting the camera. Oh, centering pass is just a little wide. Mare on the pinch, keeps it in. Connor puts that low. I think that's Connor. Oh, Tao tries to jam one in from behind. Oh, nice forecheck there out of Connor. Is just going to completely stuff that breakout to Tao. Oh, the stick from, I think that's Miller. Puts that up into the rafters. All right, Turnbull on her strong side. That's going to get one back to Mare. Puck in deep. Russell. Oh, puts it through the blue paint. Russell gets a stick on it just. Oh, but that's going to be McGregor with some speed. Nice save out of the tendy. Centering pass. Davidson's going to clear that. Maybe icing? No icing. Oh yeah, that's going to be Turnbull picking this one up. Nice defensive stick check out of Turnbull. Cycles it down low to Carson. Oh, the shot just going wide. All right, that I think is Johnson. Trying to make the pinch, makes up for it, gets back. Oh, this will be going to Davidson. Up to Carson, just off of her stick and down low. Up the boards to McGregor. No, that's going to get ice from what I can tell. Yep. All right, 10-2. Quite the game on our hands here. I forgot that the Queens are on the PK for a decent piece of that too. Eastwood back on the bench with the team. Oh, that's a shot through some traffic. Doesn't quite make it through. Brockenier picking that up down low. Good defensive stick. Gets that through, but only just. Johnston on the pinch. Keeps it in. No, that's going to get forced through as Lundy tries to make that play happen. And that's, tipped in the neutral zone. So Beretta is not going to be able to get it. McGregor picking this up, circling back. Looks like she's going to go for the wheel behind the net here. Nope. Cuts in close. Taken away by Turnbull. Oh, nice one-touch pass here. Bigger save. Oh, no, it's in. The backhand tap in out of Beretta is going to put the Steel Queens up another one here in the third. I didn't even see that go in. Fast hands. All right. That's going to be picked off by Luck along the boards here. Oh, just actually gets it past her. That's going to be a tough shot to make from there. So Luck will pick this up on the wheel with some speed behind the net. And she's got space here too. Nice pass straight through. Steel Queens with a nice midline drive rush. The rebound goes wide, and that's going to get stolen and right back. Oh, McGillian finds the banana peel. Cycled down low. Centering pass just past McGillian here. Troop's going to pick this up. Rims it. Picked up by Rafter on the backhand. Oh, tries to tap it in from short range. Picked up by Troop. Curl. Oh, nice shot. Is that it? Oh, no, that's a save. Okay. Got a quick change here for the Queens. Looks like it's the Bridger Eastwood Kensabekova line. That's going to be Troop over to Luck, who keeps it in, drives through, pushes that puck down low. Bridger taps that out and is going to come away with it. Oh, fast hands there, fires it from downtown. Another shot from Bridger. Still hunting her first goal in this game, I think. But no shortage of shots after some quick plays. Quick change of the D line for the Queens. Same offense. All right, that's going to be Kensabekova picking this up in the corner. Turns away from pressure. Oh, nice hands over to, Eastwood, you're in Narnia. What are you doing that far over? The play dies, but she keeps possession. So that's going to be Davidson picking it up along the board, cycles it back down to Eastwood, cuts towards the slot, dangerous shot, big save, but she's driving for the rebound. And we're going to have another offensive zone play here. Eastwood falling into the trap of backing up into the slot and, forgetting to stop and drifts all the way to the weak side near the goal line. Not going to make any shots from that spot. Great cycles, though, right after. Oh, another play here. Tap back to Davidson. Fires it on. It's into the shin pads. Eastwood on the rebound. Some big plays being made. Quick hands there along the line. Eastwood almost burying another one off that face-off. Oh, linesman doesn't like the face-off, so we're going to do it again. I don't see any warnings, but we're gonna do this one again. Okay, and that's gonna get one back by the Sharks into the corner. Davidson picks that up on the line, fires it from downtown. It's on net. Eastwood. Oh, the edge work. All right. She's got some space. Slot pass. Oh, but it does get picked off there. Cuts across McGregor. That was a good back check. Davidson driving into the net. Okay, this is McGregor going high. Up along the boards. Carmichael just shooing that player out. Eastwood with the moves behind the net. Oh, just under the stick of Carmichael. It didn't have her stick on the ice. Kensabekova, though, kicks it to her stick and puts that over to Bridger, I think. Yeah. Oh, nice little... Oh, Davidson jumps up on the rush, drives to the net, fires it. Oh, finds the logo. Oh, hey! We got a fight for some reason. I was too busy looking at the net. I didn't see what caused that.
A few moments later.
Oh, just out of reach of Connor, but Brockeneer able to tip that puck for Tao to race into the corner for it. And Tao back up to Brockeneer. Fires it from downtown. Nothing but nets. Swish. All right. That's a statement goal there. Steel Queens go up 12-2 here, halfway through the third. We got that in 60 FPS, high quality replays. If you're just tuning in, it's 12-2 here in the third. Steel Queens lead. Russell wins the foot race to the puck. Tao, the recipient of the forecheck, spoils. Oh, nice centering pass. Connor wins the puck battle, I think. Kicks it through to her own stick. Good shoulder check. Bangs it off the boards to herself. Nope, this is going to go up to Brockeneer. Are we going to go for number 2? Puts it on, but it's going to bounce loose. And that'll be a save. Steel Queens with the change. That'll be rimmed around the boards. Troop picking this up. Pucks in deep, as they say. Picked up. Oh, blue paint. Carson puts in the juicy rebound. Steel Queens go up 13-2. It's hard to say names as fast as those passes were getting fired off. Carson hunting for that, finds the juicy rebound, buries it. And this line out there looking like they're having some fun on the ice. Scoring plenty of goals. Nice forecheck out of Carson there, forcing this puck wide. Turnbull as well, picked up by Troop, up to Carson. It's going to go, it is icing. Okay, we're going to go back the length of the ice here to the Steel Queens zone. Icing the call on the play. Oh, that's a clean win out of Turnbull, right to Troop. She's going to wheel behind the net. Tries to pass it to her D partner, can't quite. I think on the wheel, as the other D partner, you're supposed to replace your D partner, so the reverse is available. Just wall bang it back. Would have been a little easier on the breakout. All right, this is going to be Troop with Beretta on the D pair. Swapping with luck there for a moment. Okay, we got Beretta just cruising. Circles around up to the point. Troop keeps it in. Shovels it in on the backhand into the corner. That'll be Turnbull on retrieval here. That's going to get rimmed around for the Steel Queens, to be honest. Troop sealing the boards. Rafter rather, battling down low with Turnbull. Nice turn and shot out of Rafter. We have the puck blown dead. We'll go to a face-off. Rafter doing her best Macklin Celebrini impression there. Ready for the shot, turns and shoots. No dusting off the puck, no hesitation. That's what you like to see on those plays. McGillian punting in the corner here. This is going to go up to Johnston at the point. Oh, nice protection. Back to Johnston, who's got some speed downhill. Fires it. Oh, it's into the shins. I think that was off Rafter and out. This is going to go back up to Johnston. Nice play again. That one's going to find the shin pads, though. Puck is lost. Puck is found. Rafter with possession. Turns, shoots. Tipped. It's through the paint. McGillian with a good stick on it. Davidson, can't quite get her hand on that, but this will be Johnston wheeling behind the net here with some speed. The wall bang is available. All right, this is going to get topped out by Rafter. Oh, nice drive. Back to Rafter. Oh, just out of reach in the high slot there. Johnston on the pinch. 3 Steel Queens in real close there along the boards. As this puck is going to pop out wide here. Davidson ready with the patented poke check. You shall not pass, TM. Rafter on the forecheck. Looking for that puck along the boards. This is going to get rimmed around here. McGillian cycles it down low into the corner here. Oh, Davidson's found herself in a good position for a moment. Oh, turning on the forehand. Nice play. Self-pass. The Tendy has to jump out to make that save. I think it's number 35, Phillips. I didn't get a chance to quite check. There's no name on the jersey, so I apologize on that one, but that was a heck of a play. Drive into the net like that. All right, we got Tao on the face-off, looking to get that back. Winning that puck is the Steel Queens. Bridger going to collect that. Not quite, but Tao will. A couple bounces there. Nice little, that was a brilliant cycle. Another shot from downtown out of Brockenier. Backhand, can't quite get it in. Finds a banana on the way. And this will be the breakout for the Sharks. Oh, just cuts past Tao there. Brockenier on the back check manages to come back and get her stick on that. That'll be over and out. Looking for the breakout. Plenty of time and space to just jump up on the rush. Brockenier drives the net, turns, centering pass. Oh, just out of reach of Tao and Eastwood, unfortunately. Tao making a great play out of that. Oh, catches it into the feet of Bridger. Bridger rims this around to the weak side. This will be Tao looking to pick that up, keep pucks in deep. That gets bounced out, but Troop has tons of space here for the start of this breakout. Nice, oh no, not nice pass actually. That was an unfortunate pass, but a good stick there. Oh, nice body position out of Eastwood there. She was ready for that contact. Was not having any of that pushing. Oh, nice. Bridger gets that to Tao. Great forechecking here out of the Steel Queens. That's on net. It's a little wide. That's going to get picked up by Bridger, who's circling around into the blue paint. Russell turns and shoots. It's just wide of the net. Steel Queens on the change. Turning away from the pressures. Murdoch tries to get the breakout here. Troop with the pinch battle. May come away with the puck here. Battle on the boards. And we're going to get a freeze here. Looks like a player is maybe covering the puck or is falling on it. A little bit of assistance needed to get those players up from underneath each other. A little bit of a pile-up happening there. All right, that puck tipped wide. Russell with the entry. Connor making something happen there with a bobbling puck. A highly underrated skill is like you don't need the perfect pass. You just make it work. And Connor's been doing that all day today. Lots of like bobbling pucks or like passes that don't quite make it through because of some contact or a stick check, and still just drives the puck. Makes things happen. Oh, Wow, almost a 200-foot play out of Turnbull there. The rebound from Luck, a diving play from Connor, can't quite get that through. Nothing but speed out of a lot of these Steel Queens today. 13-2 with 4:35 on the clock here in the third. That's a draw one again by Solway. They've been dominating on the dot today. I will definitely give them that. Oh, nice turn onto that. Centering pass, one-timer. Oh, just wide of the net as Rafter turns back to the corner. Finds the banana peel. We've got a delayed penalty called by the ref here. Puts it on net. It's loose. It's still loose. Davidson collecting this puck into the corner. Goes down low. Rims that back around. Steel Queen still with the delayed call. That's going to get loose, and that will be the call. Cross-checking. Two minutes for the cross-check. Oh, just in reach of, actually, Davidson manages to take some, oh, nice little no-look pass there. Cycles it down to Johnston, back up. Oh, makes the shot, but the rebound's out. Two Steel Queens with the same idea, so McGillion's gonna have to try and reset this up. Cycles it down low. McGillion in the high slot. A lot of traffic there, so the block happens. That's ice. How do you wave that off? That was just raw icing. It was the most icy icing I've ever seen. Lots of I've ever seen in this game, I apparently see. Okay, Turnbull breaking in the other way. Maybe it's because the neutral zone's really short. Turnbull putting on a stick handling clinic. Nice wide stance, got the corkscrew skating going. Oh, nice tip. Turnbull almost tipping that off the heel. I saw Beretta trying to make that work too. Johnston with the slapper. Clap hits the glove of Wilson there. A little bit worse for wear. Oh, the saw straight through the slot again, picked up by Carson. Over to Davidson, fires it from downtown, tipped in front. Another change here for the Steel Queens. Big shot off the dot. Oh, just over the stick of Brockenier. This will be going the length of the ice. Mayer on the recovery here. Up to Carson. Easy tip through. Beretta gains the zone. Oh, centering pass. That's going to get poke checked out by the Tendy. And this will be Mayer on the recovery again. Not quite enough for icing. That'll be up to Carson. Oh, I got to pay attention to where I'm pointing this camera again. Keep forgetting. Oh, drives behind the net. Maybe the wraparound. Oh, Beretta. Oh, no. Beretta uncharacteristically misses a pass. Oh, we have a penalty. On who? For what? Interference is the call. Solway back to the bin. Interference called against Solway here. Steel Queens changing their D. Bridger ready on the face-off. Wins it on the forehand. Eastwood slips away from a little bit of an almost trip there on her foot, but she stays up. Troop puts it over to Luck. Luck with some time, gets it on. Oh, it's just wide. Back up to Troop, keeping it in. All right, back to Eastwood in the corner. Centering pass. Oh, fires it. Bridger on the backhand. Can't quite capitalize on it. Okay, we're going to reset. Bridger back to the slot. Over to Luck on the weak side. Takes time. Centering pass. Blocks the slap shot clear. All right, Luck turning away from pressure. Puts it over to Troop. Cycles it down to Kenzabekova. Oh, Kenzabekova back up the wall to Troop. Back down the wall to Kenzabekova. Over to Eastwood on the weak side. Loses it in her feet for a second. Taps it back to Troop. To Eastwood. All right, that's bouncing in the corner here. Maybe a clear, and that will be going the length of the ice. Troop on the recovery here. Off the boards to Kenzabekova. Oh, just out of reach there of Bridger, who still gets through and taps that puck in deep. Bridger going to sneak in to take that puck away. Tries to tap it out. There's a bobbling puck. Luck is down low. Looks for the wraparound. Can't quite make it in, but was ready for that opportunity. And that's going to get cleared out. Steel Queens will ice this game 13-0. Or 13-2. Why did I say nil? Oh, wow. All right, 13-2. A great game out of Solway, of course. The Steel Queens, a force to be reckoned with. Had a great time today. Always got to make sure to thank your Zebras as well. We couldn't do it without them. Appreciate you running the game, guys. We've got our lineups heading towards the center of the ice here. That'll be it from me today. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. Remember to keep your sticks on the ice, and that stick on puck turns into puck on stick. I'll catch you next time.